In the Ladina Jao bil Ifke, now there's coming a historical event. It so happened after, the Prophet ﷺ and the believers were coming back from the battle of Mustalaq, Banil Mustalaq. And there was a camp at night somewhere. Hazrat Aisha, the wife of the Prophet ﷺ, radiyallahu ta'ala anha, was with him on this journey on a separate camel. So she had some need to urinate, perhaps. So she went away from the camp. But till such time that she came back, when she came back, she found that there was a necklace and it is lost. It has dropped from somewhere. She went again. And when she came back now the caravan had gone, left. She was left alone over there. She made a very wise decision. I should not move from here. She stayed there and then, waiting for what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now decides for her. There was the duty of Safwan ibn Mu'attal radiyallahu anhu. He used to walk a little distance behind the caravan, main caravan, to see whether something is dropped, someone has left something, or maybe someone is sick and is not able to walk, and he is just lying down, he needs help. When he saw, someone lying there, and Hazrat Aisha had gone to sleep, and her face was now uncovered. When he came, he recognized, oh, she is Aisha, the wife of Nabi, the wife of the Prophet. The words came out, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. And Hazrat Aisha specifies in this hadith that Safwan recognized me because he had seen me before the commandment of hijab. The commandment of hijab, covering the faces and covering the body for women, it had come in Surah Al-Ahzab. And Surah Al-Ahzab was revealed in the 5th year after Hijrah. And this incident is happening in the 6th year after Hijrah. So because he had seen me before the coming down of those commandments regarding hijab, so he recognized me. But what he did, he just made his camel sit. So Hazrat Aisha mounted the camel, and then, he held the rope and went towards the main caravan, main army, and met there. But Abdullah ibn Ubay, the chief of the Munafiqeen, he saw Safwan ibn Mu'attal is coming with the wife of the Prophet Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha. Now he started to slender. There must have been some wrong thing. How is it possible? A male and a female alone, and they don't commit anything? Impossible. So she had not come safe. And with this started a very big campaign of slander against Hazrat Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha. About 1 month passed, which was very painful for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is the incident which is mentioned here. Inna alladhina ja'u bil ifki usbatun minkum. Verily those who have brought forth this slander, they are a group from among yourselves. They are Muslims. Even Abdullah ibn Ubay was also a legal Muslim. But in this thing, so many mu'mineen sadiqeen, true Muslims, were also involved there. It's a weakness of human nature. You just accept something bad as if you are ready to accept whatever is coming from some other man's mouth. La tahsabuhu sharrun lakum. Don't think sharrun lakum, that it is evil for you. Bal huwa khairun lakum. This is good for you. Because this will become the reason why these commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are being revealed to you for the future guidance. لِكُلِّ امْرِئٍ مِّنْهُمْ مَكْتَسَبَ مِنَ الْإِثْمِ. For each one of them, there will be the reward or punishment for whatever he earned. وَالَّذِي تَوَلَّى كِبْرَهُ. And the one among them who took the bulk of it, greatest share, that was Abdullah ibn Ubay, who was the initiator. Lahu azabun azim. For him is a very mighty chastisement. Lawla sami'tumuhu, Why did it not happen that when you listen to it, ظَنَّ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتُ بِأَنفُسِهِمْ خَيْرًا, the believing men and believing women should have thought well about themselves. Who was Aisha? Aisha was the wife of the Prophet. They should have said, وَقَالُوا هَذَا إِفْكٌ مُبِينٌ, it is definitely a slander. لَوْلَا جَاءُوا عَلَيْهِ بِأَرْبَعَةِ شُهَدَاءَ, why didn't they bring 4 witnesses on this? فَإِذْ لَمْ يَأْتُوا بِالشُّهَدَاءِ, so when they couldn't bring witnesses, فَأُولَٰئِكَ عِندَ اللَّهِ هُمُ الْكَاذِبُونَ, so Allah holds them to be the liars. وَلَوْلَا فَضْلُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ وَرَحْمَتُهُ, and if there was not the bounty of Allah on you and His mercy, فِي الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ, in this world also and in the hereafter also, لَمَسَّكُمْ فِي مَا أَفَضْتُمْ فِيهِ عَذَابٌ عَظِيمٌ, then whatever you have indulged in, it would have given you a very mighty chastisement. إِسْتَلَقَوْنَهُ بِأَلْسِنَتِكُمْ, when you were propagating it by your tongues, وَتَقُولُونَ بِأَفْوَاهِكُمْ مَا لَيْسَ لَكُمْ بِهِ عِلْمٌ, and you were saying with your mouths for what you had no knowledge. It was mere hearsay. You listen and then you tell anybody else also, without making sure that this is correct. That is why the Prophet had said, كَفَى بِالْمَرْءِ كَذِبًا أَنْ يُحَدِّثَ بِكُلِّ مَا سَمِعَ, it is sufficient for a man to be declared a liar if he says whatever he listens. Whatever he listens, he should first assess whether it is correct or wrong. If it is correct, then he can do it. He can spread it further. But if it is wrong and he is spreading, he has become an agent in the spreading of the falsehood. إِسْتَلَقَوْنَهُ بِأَلْسِنَتِكُمْ وَتَقُولُونَ بِأَفْوَاهِكُمْ مَا لَيْسَ لَكُمْ بِهِ عِلْمٌ وَتَحْسَبُونَهُ هَيِّنًا, and you are thinking it's a trivial matter. وَهُوَ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ عَظِيمٌ, in the sight of Allah it is a mighty thing. وَلَوْلَا سَمِعْتُمُوهُ قُلْتُمْ, why didn't it happen that when you listen to it, you should have said, مَا يَكُونُ لَنَا أَن نَتَكَلَّمَ بِهَذَا, it doesn't behove us that we should speak about this thing. سُبْحَانَكَ هَذَا بُهْتَانٌ عَظِيمٌ, glorified be Allah, this is definitely a mighty lie. يَعِظُكُمُ اللَّهُ أَن تَعُودُوا لِمِثْلِهِ أَبَدًا, Allah exhorts you not to repeat it again forever. إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ, if you are believers. وَيُبَيِّنُ اللَّهُ لَكُمُ الْآيَاتِ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is making for you His revelations clear. وَاللَّهُ عَلِيمٌ حَكِيمٌ, and He is the knower, the wise. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يُحِبُّونَ أَن تَشِيَ الْفَاحِشَةُ فِي الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, verily those people who wish and love that indecency or its false news should spread among the Muslims, among the believers, لَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ فِي الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ, for them there will be painful chastisement in this world as well as in the hereafter. وَاللَّهُ يَعْلَمُ وَأَنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ, verily Allah knows and you don't know. وَلَوْلَا فَضْلُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ وَرَحْمَتُهُ وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ رَءُوفٌ رَحِيمٌ, and was it not that the bounty and mercy of Allah is upon you, and that Allah is gracious and merciful, you would have been lost.